everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to learn how to say yes and no in polite ways. These phrases will help you sound more natural and respectful when speaking English. So let's get started.
That's right, Lucy. In English, we can use different phrases to say yes and no depending on the situation. We're going to go over a few examples and give you some practice sentences.
Let's start with yes. In many situations, we can say yes in a polite way without sounding too strong or direct. You don't always have to say just yes. Using different expressions can make your answer sound friendlier and more respectful. Here are a few examples.
Exactly. Now let's look at the first one. Absolutely. Absolutely is an enthusiastic way to say yes. It shows that you're excited and happy to join.
Yes, it makes your answer sound very warm and positive. Here's an example.
Are you free to join us for dinner tonight?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Are you free to join us for dinner tonight?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Absolutely shows a lot of enthusiasm. It's a very positive way to confirm something. When I say absolutely, it gives the impression that I'm genuinely excited about the invitation, not just saying yes out of obligation.
Right. Absolutely is perfect when you want to make the other person feel that you're truly looking forward to it.
All right, let's practice. Imagine you're excited to accept an invitation. Repeat after me. Absolutely. I'd love to. Absolutely. I'd love to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good job. Remember, absolutely works well when you're enthusiastic about saying yes.
Next, we have certainly. This is another polite way to say yes, especially when you want to sound formal or respectful.
Certainly is a great way to show that you're willing to help or participate without sounding too casual. It's polite and clear. Here's an example of certainly.
Can you help me with this task?
Certainly, I can help.
Can you help me with this task?
Certainly, I can help.
When you say certainly, it's a polite and formal way to agree. This is great in professional settings because it sounds respectful and confident. It's like saying, "Of course I'd be glad to assist." It's a solid yes without sounding overly casual.
Absolutely. Certainly is polite and shows willingness to help. You'll sound professional and ready to assist.
Now, picture someone asking you to help out with a task, maybe at work. Let's say, "Certainly I'm happy to help." Certainly I'm happy to help. Certainly. Certainly. Nice. Use certainly in professional settings or anytime you want to show respect and readiness to assist.
Now, let's look at a course. This phrase is casual but still polite. It's often used when you're happy to say yes to something you already agree with.
Of course makes it sound like it's a natural and easy answer, like you were expecting the offer.
And it's a great way to express enthusiasm without sounding too formal. Here's how you can use it.
Would you like some tea?
Of course. I love tea.
Would you like some tea?
Of course. I love tea.
Of course is a natural, friendly way to say yes when someone offers you something. It's a warm response that lets the person know you're happy to accept their offer.
Yes, and it shows you're saying yes with a bit of enthusiasm. Of course has a welcoming feel to it. which can make everyday interactions more positive.
Let's practice this one. Someone offers you coffee and you're saying yes with warmth. Say, "Of course, I'd love some." Of course, I'd love some. Of course. Of course.
Great. This phrase sounds welcoming and is perfect for everyday offers.
Next, we have sure. It's a casual, friendly way to say yes, but it has many uses depending on the context.
That's right, Lucy. Sure is one of those words that can be a simple agreement, show reassurance, or even convey politeness when you want to say no without sounding too blunt. Let's explore how to use it in different ways, along with some examples.
Hey, David, would you like to grab a coffee with me after the match?
Sure.
Hey, David, would you like to grab a coffee with me after the match?
Sure.
Here, sure is a quick and friendly way to agree. It's like saying, "Yes, that sounds good." We often use it with friends, family, or in relaxed settings when we want to keep things light.
Exactly. Saying sure instead of yes can make you sound more approachable and easygoing.
Sarah, could you send me those notes after the meeting?
Sure, I'll get them to you as soon as possible.
Sarah, could you send me those notes after the meeting?
Sure, I'll get them to you as soon as possible.
In this case, sure shows willingness to help. It's a polite way to say, "Yes, I'll do it." Adding a follow-up like, "I'll get them to you soon," makes it sound even more positive and reassuring.
Are you sure this new project plan will work out?
I'm sure. We've got everything planned perfectly.
Are you sure this new project plan will work out?
I'm sure. We've got everything planned perfectly.
Here, "I'm sure" is used to reassure someone. When you're confident about something, saying "I'm sure" helps the other person feel at ease.
Now let's go with something casual. Imagine a friend asking for a quick favor. Repeat after me. Sure. No problem. Sure. No problem. Sure. Sure. Good job. Sure is friendly and relaxed. You can use it with friends, family, or coworkers in any informal conversation. It keeps things easygoing.
I'd be happy to. Here's another way to say yes that sounds friendly and eager. It shows that you're excited to help or participate.
I'd be happy to is a great response when you're eager to help someone or take part in something. It makes your answer sound very positive and willing. Here's an example.
Can you take care of this for me?
I'd be happy to.
Can you take care of this for me?
I'd be happy to.
I'd be happy to shows a lot of eagerness to participate. It's a polite way to say yes when you want to express that you're pleased to help. It's often used in formal or semi-formal situations.
Yes, I'd be happy to shows that not only willing but also genuinely glad to say yes. It adds a touch of sincerity to your response. Let's use this one for a semi-formal situation. Repeat after me. I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to. Nice work. This is a warm way to agree and shows you're genuinely glad to help.
Definitely is another strong and positive way to say yes, especially if you're very sure about something. It shows that you're 100% sure and excited to say yes.
It's an enthusiastic response that leaves no doubt. Here's an example.
Are you coming to the conference on Friday?
Definitely, I wouldn't miss it.
Are you coming to the conference on Friday?
Definitely, I wouldn't miss it.
Definitely is another strong yes that shows you're confident and sure. It's a great way to emphasize that you're fully committed.
That's right. Definitely is assertive and leaves no doubt in the listener's mind. It's perfect when you want to confirm with certainty. Let's practice a strong confirmation. Repeat after me. Definitely. I wouldn't miss it. Definitely wouldn't miss it. Definitely. Definitely. Great. Definitely is strong and confident, a perfect way to confirm something.
Now let's move on to polite ways to say no. It's important to say no in a way that's respectful, especially when you want to decline politely without sounding rude.
Exactly, Lucy. Let's start with the first one. I'm afraid not. This is a polite way to say no. By saying, I'm afraid not, you're showing that you're sorry for having to say no, that it's very polite.
Yes, and it shows that you're being considerate of the other person's feelings. Here's an example.
Do you want to go out for a walk?
I'm afraid not. I have some work to finish.
Do you want to go out for a walk?
I'm afraid not. I have some work to finish.
I'm afraid not is a polite way to decline that sounds apologetic. It's a gentle no that shows you regret not being able to join.
Exactly. This is a great option for declining without sounding harsh or abrupt. It shows that you'd like to say yes, but have a genuine reason for saying no. All right, let's try a polite refusal. Repeat after me. I'm afraid not. I have another commitment. I'm afraid not. I have another commitment. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Good. Remember, I'm afraid not is gentle and shows a bit of regret in saying no.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Here's another polite way to say no. By using I'm sorry, but I can't, you're showing empathy. I'm sorry, but I can't is a gentle and clear way to say no. It's perfect when you need to explain why you can't do something.
And it's a nice way to show that you care about the request even though you can't fulfill it. Here's how you can use it.
Can you come to the meeting tomorrow?
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have another appointment.
Can you come to the meeting tomorrow?
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have another appointment.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Perfect for situations where you want to acknowledge the other person's needs, even if you can't help. It's direct but still soft. By saying I'm sorry, you're showing you care, and the listener is less likely to take offense.
Now let's say no while showing empathy. Repeat after me. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. Nice. This is polite and shows consideration for the other person's request.
Next, we have unfortunately no. This is polite but adds a sense of regret. It shows that you would like to say yes, but there's something preventing you from doing so.
It's a respectful way to decline while expressing regret. Here's an example.
Are you free to attend the workshop tomorrow?
Unfortunately, no. I already have plans.
Are you free to attend the workshop tomorrow?
Unfortunately, no. I already have plans.
Unfortunately, not is a polite way to express regret when declining. It's often used to show that you wish things were different.
Yes, it's great for situations where you feel bad about saying no. This phrase shows a touch of disappointment, which softens your response. Let's use this phrase for a polite decline. Repeat after me. Unfortunately, no. I already have plans. Unfortunately, no. I already have plans. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Well done. Unfortunately, no expresses regret without sounding too harsh.
Finally, not at the moment is a polite way to say no when you can't do something right now. But you might be able to do it later. Not at the moment shows that you're not rejecting the request, just postponing it. It's polite and gives the other person hope that you can respond later. Here's an example.
Can you talk now?
Not at the moment, maybe later.
Can you talk now?
Not at the moment, maybe later.
Not at the moment is useful when you're temporarily unable to say yes. It gives a sense of possibility for the future.
Yes, this way, you're not shutting down the idea completely. It's a polite way to delay without outright refusal.
Try this for when you need to delay an answer. Repeat after me. Not at the moment, but maybe later. Not at the moment, but maybe later. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Good work. This phrase keeps the possibility open without committing right now.
And that's a wrap on polite ways to say yes and no. We hope these phrases help you in your conversations. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to practice these responses, and soon they'll feel natural to you.
See you next time, everyone. And remember, a polite answer goes a long way.